Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name's Jen, and I'm a self-taught nail enthusiast. And in today's video, I am going to be doing a nail look with some of these items that I got from Born Pretty. Some of this is stuff that I've purchased, some of it's PR, but I just want to play. I think I'm gonna do a Valentine's Day look. I honestly don't have like a plan for what I'm gonna do, but hey, that's why you come and watch me, right? So how about you say we go ahead and jump right into the video. Let's go. Okay, so like I said, I purchased some of these items, some of them I got in PR. I'm gonna go through and kind of just let you know what it is. I ordered this Christmas collection. I have swatches of everything, so I'll show you those in a sec. So I got this Christmas collection. I ordered it like beginning of December, maybe like the first week of December from their website, and I didn't get it until a couple weeks ago, so I never got to use it, but the colors are still beautiful and on their own can be used individually. Like it doesn't necessarily need to be like Christmas colors. Like red is a beautiful color. This green is actually really gorgeous and I really do want to work with it. So let's go ahead and look at the swatches for these colors. You guys could just kind of get an idea of what everything looks like. I did get like some doubles on stuff, which is a little annoying, but it's not their fault, I guess. Here we go. I'm just going to do like red, green, and white, and then I'll show you the metallic colors. I love this green color. Like I am definitely going to do something with that. And then of course you get, I would say this is more of an overlay color, and this silver you could definitely wear it just on its own. So really gorgeous. I love these. Then the next thing that I purchased was actually with a Christmas gift that they gave us. They gave us $20 to spend on their website. And so I ordered these two jelly poly gels, and then this is a white spider gel. I just opened it yesterday. It is like such a mess, but it's really cool when you actually see like the effect that it does. So this is the pink one, and I just put some of the spider gel. It was like all over my fingers, so I was like, ooh, let me see what it does, and I couldn't stop doing it. You know. And then this is the green tealish color. I don't know what you would call this color, but regardless, they're really cool. So I'm going to be using this pink one today, actually. And then this group of polishes here is PR. So I got this solid nail tip gel. This stuff has been like all over the internet. It's basically like that hard gel. I obviously have dug into it. I used it to attach my nails yesterday, and as you can see, I only have 2 survivors left. So I am going to do one more on camera, and then I'm going to use something else. But it's just so weird, and it just smells like monomer, but I'm going to use that. And they gave me this thermal gel. It's purple. When it heats up, it's pink. This is a different pink that I was just trying to see if it went with it. Then we got just a regular red. And then we got a cat eye. So it just looks like a silver like glitter. But then when you put a flash on it, it has like the hollow rainbow look to it. Really pretty. We're also using that and this purple today. So we got the reflective, we got the thermal, which is the purple, and then we got another red. Now, it's not like the exact same red. You know, they're reds. They do have different tones, but it is what it is. So I think what I'm going to do in order to attach my nails is do one more nail with this and then do the rest of the nails with this 8-in-1 nail glue, because I kind of want to see which one will last longer. And I'm not going to do this one on camera because like you've already seen me do that like a billion times, but this is the consistency. It's pretty much just like any other, 5-in-1 or 8-in-1. It's like a builder gel pretty much. You can use it any way you want, but essentially it's a builder gel. And then last but not least, I had ordered a mystery bag as well when I got the Christmas collection. So I ordered this color, which does not look like what it swatched as. Like I was thinking it was going to be like a peachy pink, and it's like a light nude color. And then the same with this one. I thought this was going to be like a mauve-y color, and it's kind of grayish, like it's just another nude color. I don't think that they really look like what they do in the bottle. And then for the red, it is more of like a glittery shade. I thought it was going to be like a chunky glitter just from the bottle. And again, it's not really like all that chunky. So it is very beautiful though. It's a beautiful color, and I'll probably be using it on Valentine's Day. And then the last is the gold, which is essentially the same thing. as the one we got over there. So it's a lot of stuff. There's no way in hell I can use all of it today, and I'm not going to. So the 3 things that I'm going to use is this pink poly gel. I'm going to use the solid gel, and I'm going to use the 8-in-1 gel. I'm going to be using the color changing and the cat eye. So that's what I'm using today. I have pulled like 2 other things from my collection that are Born Pretty products. If I use them, I'll let you know. I am thinking I'm probably not, but they're on deck if I need them. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna clear this desk off, and I'm gonna get ready to show you what I'm doing today. Okay, so I tried soaking this thing in hot water because I don't know why. I just kind of felt like something was wrong with it. Other ones that I've seen like just didn't look like this. Obviously, like I've dug in there to get pieces out and stuff, but I feel like it's not easy to get out. But basically what I'm gonna do, I've already put base coat on and then buffed it. I'm gonna actually put some of their 8-in-1 gel on as a base because these are pretty arched nails and I do need a little bit more space in there, and I just want to see if it might help with some of the adhesion of this stuff. I feel like maybe the reason why the nails didn't stay was because there was like too much space between the nail and the glue. Like you had to make it really thick in order for it to work. I mean, that stuff is nice and smooth. There's always like kind of a scent to builder gels, but this one's not too bad. So now I just use like the end of a polygel brush or like a cuticle pusher, it doesn't matter, and I just try to pick up a bead of this stuff, but like the whole thing comes out. Like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna turn it over and just use the bottom. It just seems so weird. I mean, this seems a little more like stretchy, the bottom part. That seems like a lot, so I'm gonna kind of break that in half. But I'm wearing gloves because I don't want to get any oil on this little ball. Kind of just make it into a ball and then I stick it on my finger and kind of like flatten it out by the cuticle and sort of flatten it all over the nail. And then when I squeeze the nail, a bunch of it's going to squirt out and I just remove it. It's not a big deal. But I will say it gives you a lot of playtime. And once it's on, like it's just sitting there. Like you don't really have to hold it down when it's in the nail lamp or anything like that. You just kind of squeeze it. I definitely used way too much here, so I'm going to take a lot of this off. But I almost feel like it helps you if you have a lot more. I almost feel like it adheres better when you have more because I think these two had a lot more gel on the finger. So I'm just going to squeeze it one more time, and I don't want to squeeze it to the point that the nail is like pointing downward. It's really just squeezing it so all the excess gel comes out and there's nothing left around the cuticles. Also, one thing, when this stuff dries, it doesn't dry like hard. It almost dries to like a rubbery texture. So if anything is out of the nail when it cures, it leaves just like the strangest texture. I really need to push because this nail is not fitting correctly now because I think there's too much stuff underneath. So sorry if I'm out of frame for some of this. It's just like I have to look really close to see what it looks like on the actual fingernail. You know, is it actually covering the nail or is it sort of sitting on top of the nail? Now I want to get all this out from underneath here just because that irritates me. I can't stand the feeling of that. So that's another good thing. Like I guess you could use one of those clips, but like you really don't need to. I mean, you just gotta hold it in place and it's good to go. Make sure it's straight, and I think it looks good, but it's on there, but it just doesn't feel secure. And it also feels like the nail is kind of like high up right now. Maybe I can fix that in filing. Just feels like it's pointing up, probably because I didn't push it down enough. Look, it's not even on. Like I can literally just like peel it off. It's not even like adhered to the nail. I don't know if my husband can zoom in on that. Yeah, like it's just coming off and it's not hurting. Like it's just coming off. And it's like rubber. Like look at this. Like what the heck? I don't want to pull too hard, but it's so weird. I'm not into it.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Not into it at all. So I'm just going to do all my nails with this 8-in-1 nail glue, and then I'll be back. And I'm so sorry that I even wasted your time and my time with that. I went ahead, I cut my nails, I buffed them, filed them, I shaped them how I wanted them. They're more on like the square side now, like a tapered square, I guess. It's not quite a ballerina or coffin shape. This one's a little crooked. I'm just gonna, not quite filed. And obviously I wiped them with alcohol, so that's why they're white. I don't know if you ever noticed that, but when you wipe your nails with the alcohol, it makes them turn white. Okay, I think that's good. So now I'm going to start with the polygel application, and I am using the Jelly Extension Nail Gel. It is the color Saddle Purple. So I guess that's BPJESO7 if you're looking for this on their website. And that is bornpretty.com. And please don't forget that I do have a discount code with them. It is LNB Gen. I will obviously post it on the screen with their website and the discount code, and you guys can go and purchase whatever you would like. So I have a dish here. Yes, my crown that I got off Shein with some alcohol, and I am going to start on the pinky nail. So just gonna put this bead there, and I might go back. I already used this one. The one thing I will tell you is it's very sticky. It's not that easy to work with. It's a really pretty color payoff, but it's a pain in the butt. So what I did was I went and I just kind of filled like the lower half of the nail and then cured that, and then came back and did another small bead to just fill the cuticle in, and it worked perfectly for me. So I'm just gonna kind of pat this in place until I'm ready to cure it. All right, I think that looks great. I am gonna do like one more little bead just to kind of cover this area. It's not quite like even yet, and then pull it down over the rest of the nail just to get like a nice medium-ish coverage on here. I know it's not going to be like a full, opacity, but I want it a little bit more covered for the design that I'm doing. So I'm pretty much just going to do that same thing to all of the nails. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And when I come back, then I could start on more of like the design aspect of the nail look. Okay, guys, are you ready for some fun? So these two nails are going to be exactly the same, and they are going to have some of this special mixed glitter. I just mixed, I don't know, like 12 different glitters together to get this beautiful creation. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just top the nail with some of this 8-in-1 nail glue. You know what? I will start with this finger, and I have glitter all over myself now. Okay, so I'll do this corner and this corner for this finger, and then I'll do the opposites for the other hand. It doesn't need to be like a super thick layer or anything, but thick enough that stuff can obviously adhere to it. And by the way, I think that this polygel, I think it's a little thick because it's cold. So, and like sticky because it's cold. I could be wrong, but once it gets warmed up, it's not so bad. I couldn't find my brush that I always use, so I'm just using one of these little sponges today. Hopefully it works out. I think once it gets some polish on it, it should be okay. So there we go. I did the wrong ones already. It's fine. As long as I do the opposite for the other finger, I'll be fine. I want this up here. Come on. Here we go. Oh, come on. Okay. And I want another one. I feel like you can't even see it, but it's so pretty. All right. Put this back in here. Obviously, I know that's way too much glitter for like 2 corners of my finger. I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna like throw it out or anything. I was just kind of pushing everything in to the nail and making sure. Is that a naked spot over there? I think I might have like a little naked spot right in the corner by the side wall. Just gonna fill that in, and I want to pull this up just a little high. Perfect. A little star. I wish I would have gotten a heart on some of these. If I didn't tell you, this is a Valentine's Day look 3/4 of the way through the video. But yeah, so it's going to be a fun, cute little Valentine's Day look. Okay, I'm going to cure this, and I'm going to stop touching it. I'm going to cure it. Now I'm going to cover this with the 8-in-1 nail glue, and you're going to have to do like a thickish coat on here. So, I don't mind filing off anything that just doesn't stay. Like there's a piece up front that is sticking straight out. There's nothing I can do about it. So it's just going to get filed off. Oh my God, you guys can't even see me. This is the problem when you're filming alone. You have to get really, and I don't have a monitor yet. Once I get a monitor, I think it'll be a lot easier because I'll have something to look into. But you have to get really close to your nails to see what you're doing. And it's really hard to do that and stay on camera sometimes. All right, I think that looks good. It looks so pretty. I'm not even done with it yet. So there's nothing that's obviously sticking out except for that one up front. Okay. So this is how it should look after you topped it, buffed it. And then what I did was I topped it again with just regular top coat and I added in some more glitter because it was kind of looking a little bare. And now I'm going to top coat it again just for you guys to see full effect of how everything looks. It's so pretty. I am going to do some more stuff to it, but I just wanted you to see that part. Oh my gosh, it just sparkles from every angle. I'm definitely going to add some of this glitter to these two fingers too. And I just like the glitter more than anything else, to be honest. I think we're just going full girly glitter nail today. Now I have some of this pink foil and I'm just going to start sticking it on the edges. I think this one's already tore up. I'm just going to put some in the lid if it'll get off of my tweezers. Goodness. Since there's a sticky top coat, I don't need to do anything other than just put this on there. You have about a second to kind of move it or it'll just tear. So I just pick it up like that. I'm just putting it on the edges and you don't need to be neat about it at all. Something else is going to go over the top. So please don't worry if it looks bad or doesn't look like the way that you wanted it to look. It's fine. You need to get out of there. If you ever stick it down somewhere that you don't want it to stick, you can wipe it off with alcohol. So don't freak out. And then I'm gonna wipe off that piece that's like really in the middle here. Ooh, so cute. Okay, now I just need some alcohol to get the rest of this off in places that I don't want it. It's like so hard to see what's going on, but it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of stick the rest of this down with my finger just so there's nothing sticking up. And I do kind of want to clean. Okay, I need a cloth. The brush was not cutting it, but if I do it with a cloth, it'll work. So I'm just gonna wrap my little thumbnail around with this, and then I'm just gonna kind of scrape it off to clean it up as much as I can. I don't want it like touching, you know, in the middle. It's okay if there's some, you know, straggler pieces in the middle. That's fine by me. I don't care. I don't want it touching and I don't want it too far over the glitter. So I'm just going to clean up over here too. That's about as good as I'm going to be able to do. So that looks pretty nice. And then I'm going to attach some of these hearts, but I want to top coat. I need to top coat this first. Okay, guys. So let me start here. I have tried 3 different designs on my pinky and my thumb to try to make like a cohesive look. I really wanted to try to do something that Born Pretty had done on their Instagram. It just didn't work out. It didn't look that great. I didn't really know what I was doing. So I have changed my plans and now I'm just going to paint my thumb, my pinky, and my middle finger with this purple color changing gel. And this is TN01 Thermal Nail Gel. And it starts out as this purple color, and I'm definitely going to need 2 coats on this. I know you're probably wondering, like, well, why did you cover all your nails with the polygel? I just wanted to have all my nails like the same thickness, because I feel like sometimes when you just do polish on one nail and then polygel on another, they don't look the same. So that's why I did that. Also, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. The thing that I wanted to do, like I said, did not work. So, guys, you don't understand. I'm using my non-dominant hand right now. I'm already really bad at painting my nails, and then you have me use my left hand. It's like a joke. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this already, because I do, you guys know I film like multiple days. The gels have been acting very strange, and I think I'm going to blame it on the weather. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because for the most part, their polishes are usually pretty good. So I am going to blame it on the cold weather. A lot of my stuff has been kind of like very thick and not performing like it usually does. So I'm going to give them a pass on the fact that this stuff is kind of not performing at its best. Okay, I think that looks good. I'm going to do 2 coats and then I'll figure out what I'm doing next. I am sorry if this video is hectic. I had planned something and my plan just crumbled and burned. So, sorry. Best decision ever made. So it changes to this like pinky color. And then I'm gonna do some of the cat eye gel. So this is like a rainbowy cat eye gel. It kind of has like a hollow effect once you put a flash on it. So it's like kind of hard to see on camera, but it's really pretty. I thought it would be cool over the cat eye. I mean, over the color changing one. That's so pretty. Okay, so to be honest, I still am really like not good with the magnet. I don't understand how to do it. So, oh no, magnet's stuck. Okay, better not mess up my nails. So I saw this video where they kind of did like an ombre kind of thing. So they just sort of like took the magnet back here and kind of held it so that, see, it kind of creates like this rainbow effect across the nail. So I'm just gonna kind of play with it until I think it looks cool enough. How do I make it? Like, that's the thing. Once I like start playing with it, I feel like they just disappear and it doesn't look good anymore. I'm just gonna do like this. Hold on, I have an idea. I'm gonna do like that little S pattern, right? Where you kind of like push it this way and then you push it this way. I don't get it. I'm gonna try to do this thing again. So, guys, help me down below. Tell me how to use this thing. I don't get it. Like, I just made them all disappear. How do you get them back? I should title this video, Watch Me Fail with Magnets. I don't get it. I'm gonna play with this off camera and I'll be back. Don't ask me how I did it, but I kind of created this like ombre thing. So I just kind of took the magnet out of the bottom and like all the different sides of this thing are of like different strengths. So I'm gonna cure this and I'm gonna try to do the same thing with the pinky. So I'll try to do that on camera, okay? All right, so first thing I did was I started by painting the nail. And obviously this is like, it changes color, so it kind of makes it hard to do at times, but we'll figure it out. So it's almost like one side of the magnet like takes the stuff away and then the other side adds it, like makes it more prominent. But trying to figure out which side does what is super confusing. So I don't know, man. I'm just gonna play around here until I make it look like how I want it to look. I almost want this one to like you can't see it from the side, but you can really see it from the top. So I kind of want to keep that one like that. So I'm just gonna kind of, oh, I pushed it too far. Okay, let's go back. I need to pull it back over here. Oh, see that one? I like it. Okay, let's see. How do we look together? I think it looks good. So I'm gonna flash it. I'm happy with it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to move it. So I do feel like the end of this nail is getting rather thick, but Lord have mercy. Okay, on the ring finger, I'm going to do the same thing that's on the index finger. And then for the middle finger, I'm going to try, God bless me, I'm going to try to do something with these magnets. Do I think it's going to work? Probably not, but I'm going to try it anyways. I'm so irritated right now, y'all. I'm not even joking. I was filing this nail and it just fell right off. Holy Spirit, activate. Am I right? I'm so annoyed because it was so pretty. I'm like almost in tears because this has been the most frustrating nail look I have ever done in my whole life. I'm thinking of just like gluing it back on for the sake of this video and finishing everything up and never using that stuff ever again. Just give me a minute, guys. I need a minute. What? I'm not even gonna glue it back on. I'm just gonna finish the rest of the nails. We're just gonna move on. I'm so mad right now. I'm sure some of you out there can like feel my frustration, and I'm sure that you've been there before. I don't have like the patience to glue that back on right now. So like I'm just gonna do the rest of the nails, finish my nails, and then we could talk about the stuff that I tried today. How about that? I got these things off of Amazon. I thought they would be cute with this. So I'm going to try to pick like the pink purple ones that go really well. I'm going to put them on this finger, and I might put like some of these little hearts as like decals on this one and the thumb. So let's just get to moving. Comment down below if this has ever happened to you. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but has it ever happened in the middle of filming and you're just like, you have got to be kidding me? I don't know what to do now. I don't have anything else to put out this week. Just calm down. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Also, do you talk to yourself? Because I put myself up all the time. So, anyways, I think I'm just going to use some base coat, and then I will use the 8-in-1 to like encapsulate it. I don't know whether to be mad or to laugh about it. Like, I'm mad at the product, and I'm mad that I got this far. Like, I'm almost done. This is really the last thing that I have to do is to put this stuff on. And now this stupid nail popped off. Like, I'm pissed. I figured these two colors here that are like pink and purple would be like perfect. And there's like some pinkies and some purplies over here. These are really cute. Honestly, I like nail design. Oh, I didn't even show you the other nail. I started buffing it and filing it. I used this darker purple on the side instead of this one. And it was kind of going in like the opposite direction, you know? So we have like a pink and purple kind of thing going on here. I thought it was cute. So I'm just gonna use this little picker-upper thingy. I figure that'd be easier. Maybe tweezers too. I want to cry right now, guys. I want to cry. You don't understand. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to cry or I want to scream. Or I want to curse. I like cursing, so I could do that too. And I don't know if I have like a pattern for these. I just thought they were cute and I wanted to put them on the nail. So let's do that. I mean, these are so cute. These are like those little candies that you get on Valentine's Day with like sayings on them and stuff. Ooh, these ones are very thick. So maybe we'll do those like on top of the nail, you know, it's a nail glue. I didn't realize they were that thick. I thought they were like paper. Let's go over to this side and we'll do these ones. Okay. Kind of want it to just look like it's raining hearts. Ooh, there's like different size ones too. I didn't know that. Okay, I like it. I'm happy with it. I'm just gonna kind of push everything in and kind of tap it down so it's not sticking out when I go ahead to top it. Okay, and then I'm gonna cure that. All right, I'm gonna switch it out and I'm gonna do these guys now. And I'm just using my McCart glue like I always use. And I think I might do a couple of them, so I'm just gonna put like a dot there. Ow, oh my god, my hand just cramped. Oh, and maybe one right there too. Oh my gosh, that's how hard I'm squeezing that thing trying to get the stuff out that my hand is cramping from it. And same over here. I'm just doing one. All right, and then I'm gonna paint. I'm just gonna use the 8-in-1 top coat over here just to kind of smooth things out. That was a lot. That was way too much. This pinky is yuck. I don't know what I did to make it so thick, or if it's the illusion from the cat eye. Because no, she's thick. She just thick. It's just an illusion, guys. It's just an illusion. No, I should have filed it more. It's the thickest one out of all of them, and nothing is even encapsulated. Like, I don't understand what I did over there, but okay. So let's see. Oh, I definitely want this one. This one. It's pink and purple one. Okay. Super cute. Should I just do 2 of those? Just to kind of tie in the pink and purple. I really like this one too, though. I think it says, hug me. Aww. These candies are disgusting, by the way. If you're not from America and you don't have these candies, they have like little sayings on them. They only come out during Valentine's Day and they're so gross. They're kind of like, I mean, they don't taste anything like candy corn, but it's kind of like a candy corn debate in America, like who likes it, who doesn't. Personally, I think they're gross. I don't even know how to explain what they taste like. It reminds me of like something that your grandma would have like in her house coat. I want this one too. Is that too much? Probably. But at this point, I mean, I'm missing a fingernail, so who cares, right? I'll stick to the 2. I just feel like I can't even breathe right now because I'm so. Do you ever get like that where just something goes wrong and it just like takes you out? I think the pinky can only have 1, to be honest with you. I think 2 is a bit too much, so I'm just gonna like put it right in the middle. All right. Let me go ahead and top the one with all the hearts. There were hearts in the glitters too, but you couldn't really see them that well. I feel like some of the other glitter that was in there kind of overpowered it, which is fine. I'm just trying to make sure I get everything in there covered. All right. I'm gonna go cure everything and I'll be back, okay? Okay, guys, I did go ahead and just glue this back on with their 8-in-1 nail glue. It feels, okay. I'm not gonna push it any farther. I don't really like this nail look that I've created here today, to be honest with you. I don't think it goes together. I like the different nails. Like, I think the different nails are very pretty. Like, these are really cool. And I think this is pretty. And I do like the cat eye nails that I created. I think they turned out quite nice. But together as a whole, I don't think this works. I think I was trying to showcase like too many of the items or like one of each like item that I got, and it just didn't work out. And it was kind of like when you're doing your eyeliner and you just keep adding more and more and more and more, and it's like, oh my god, this is getting worse and worse and I don't know what to do. That's what happened today. So it happens. Let's start off with the products themselves. Polygel. I did like the poly gel. I like the color. I think it's very beautiful. I think because it's so cold here in New York, I think a lot of these products weren't performing to their best of their abilities. I noticed that once it warmed up, it wasn't as sticky. So I would say it's nice. I like it. Let's just come back to that one. The 8-in-1 nail glue. I think this performs just like any other like builder gel. I think that's pretty much what these things are, just builder gels. I think it encapsulated nicely. It smells just like all of those. They all have a certain smell to them. The Omnipotent Cat Magnet Gel. Beautiful. Wish I knew how to use it. It's great. I think it looks really pretty. I think it turned out quite nice on both the nails. I think the effect is really gorgeous. I want to just try to learn more. I mean, you guys remember my last cat eye video? It didn't go that well. Maybe I just need a different magnet. I don't know. You guys give me some tips down below because I don't understand how to use that thing. And then the color changing polish. I think this is a really pretty polish. I actually really like this purple color. But the one thing I noticed about color changing polishes is that once you cure them, they don't really change color anymore. Like it hasn't really changed since I've had it on and since I showed you guys like when it first changed. So I don't know what that's all about. And last but not least, the solid nail tip gel. Nope. No, it just didn't work for me. I knew right off the bat when I opened that thing up that something was wrong. I have a feeling that this may be just like a bad batch because it doesn't look anything like the ones that they've shown on their Instagram. And that stinks because I was really looking forward to trying this stuff. I'm the one that actually like requested if I could get a bottle of this because I really wanted to try it out. So that's kind of disappointing that it didn't work out. Every nail that I had used to put it on popped off and one popped off in the middle of this video. So that was embarrassing. But stuff happens, I guess. I don't know, man, guys. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of what I have created today. I think if I had gone longer, these would look better. And even, I don't know how she got into a big mama. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. I don't know what happened to my pinky. She's just been beat up, and look at the cuticle. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know. I don't know what I could do to fix this. It's not my favorite. I will say each element is cute. So we'll just say this isn't like a cohesive look. This is just like a few different looks that you could do with born pretty stuff. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Fix that problem. All right, guys. So if you made it this far into my video, thank you so much for watching. Now, I do want to say before I do my whole spiel, there's about 80% of you guys that are watching my videos, but you haven't subscribed yet. So please, 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 just do me a favor and go down and hit that subscribe button. You're watching, so you might as well just subscribe and join the fam jam, right? And please give this video a thumbs up. I know it wasn't my best. I know that I was a hot mess. Just give me a thumbs up and hit that bell notification button so you never miss a mani with me. Bye, guys.